to the second channel, man, and the beat from the intro is provided by Xavier Santos. There's a link in the description below that's going to take you to downloadpads.com. From there, you can live stream this beat tape and get the contact information via Twitter. And if you holler at them, tell them I sent you. But anyway, on to today's reply. Today's reply is that Hollow the Don versus Joe Budden on Total Slaughter, in which I guess I'm going to have to do it individually because a lot of the battles are being taken down off of YouTube and such, you know, copyright infringement and shit. As well as some just not popped up on it, and I believe it's because the stream went down and they just continued on. But you know, this battle, man, you can sum it up like, okay, Hollow the Don is young, hungry dude trying to come up, who isn't really established in the music industry and such, while Joe Budden is the guy that's pretty much at the end of his career, who had his heyday, that did some things in the game, man, but you can see the writing on the wall, pretty much. And the reason why I say that is because that's the angle in which each rapper pretty much took to go ahead and combat against each other. A lot of it was just circulating around money, even though there was some solid punchlines and such, man. Everything Joe Budden was pretty much saying to him was like, you ain't even got a record, man, and you want to talk about my shit. While Hollow the Don was like, man, you washed up and all of that shit. One thing that the battle rap community definitely needs to do though, man, need to limit the interaction from the crowd to the people. That shit just be fucking up the entire performance for everyone. Like the whole booing of Joe Budden and shit for his last verse, that's fucked up, man. Because that had a direct impact on who was going to win this fucking battle. Now, my opinion of what the battle rap community should do is this should be like a battle room where both rappers can go in and just get this shit off, but yet they can't hear what the crowd is saying and shit. Like the crowd can watch the shit off of a big ass fucking screen or something, man. Because real shit, I had the battle 1-to-1 going into the last fucking verse when they started booing Joe Budden and shit, and he stumbled and then put down the mic and pretty much walked the fuck away. And let's keep it 100. He should not have done that. That shit is not professional, and he definitely deserved an L because of that shit, man. I mean, here's the thing, man. Hollow the Don's first verse, man, that shit was solid. That shit came out, he targeted everybody and everything that Joe Budden was a part of and all of that shit, man. It was a great verse. But then, second verse, Joe Budden took control of the battle, man. Third verse, Hollow the Don left the door open. If Joe Budden just maintained his composure, put out a solid fucking verse, not even a great one, he would have won this battle. And one thing that was fucking stupid too, that really irked the hell out of me, when Hollow the Don was like, stop my motherfucking time, man. How dare you fucking hit a woman and all of that bullshit. Like, he straight up was kicking the fuck up. But then right after that, he wanted the battle and shit, talking about some pimping shit. Like, that's not what pimps do. Like, you lost a lot of points with me on that shit. And I'm happy as fuck they didn't stop his time for him to go on that little bitch-ass immature rant. That had nothing to do with the fucking battle. But overall, man, just because of that last verse, she got to give it to Hollow the Don. But anyway, on to Ask, Download, Pass. And Royal Flush says, I mean, he said a lot of things, man, but I can only really focus on just one part of that paragraph, my brother. Said, we as black people, we need to look out for each other, man. Pretty much practice group economics like every other race does. But yet, we can't do that because of Willie Lynch syndrome, man. Everybody is programmed to hate on each other. And you're absolutely right there, my brother. But my thing is, 100% the problem we have is economics. Willie Lynch syndrome and such, it's all a symptom of it, man. This is a symptom of broke people doing whatever the fuck they have to do. Like, one key to help out our economic situation, man, would be reparations, which I've been talking about that shit for a little minute. But if we could practice group economics and only support each other, man, and create our own economic foundation, yes, we can solve all of this shit, man, but that shit is difficult as fuck to start when nobody works fucking together. And lastly, this dude Hova says, so Kendrick Lamar can diss everybody, but the game can't, in like a sarcastic type manner. Let's get the shit straight. Kendrick Lamar dissed everybody in his fucking circle. The people that can be considered as his competition. Yes, he can diss all of those people. While the game was just randomly dissing people that's not even in his circle. Dudes that are just now getting into the game when he's already had a fucking career. That reeks of fucking desperation. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.